We're delighted to have you here with us for our ChiTv event, and we have a special event today, the third of our three-part series on healing the patterns of war. Again, my name is Sarah Sampaio, and I'm the host for our live stream events here at the Chi Center, and it's an honor to be here with all of you. And today, again, we have Master Mingtong here with us to be leading our meditation, the teaching, and we're going to have some time for Q&A today. So do you want to start in the gallery? Just say hi if you're comfortable opening your videos. We do invite you to go ahead, open up your camera, connect around the world, joining our hearts, our intentions. We'll go through, we got a lot of screens here. We have almost 200 people and still people joining in. Welcome.
好啦. Welcome back if you have joined us the previous two sessions, and also welcome you if you are joining just the session. And obviously all the replay of this session are available. And we've been getting a lot of comments from new friends, also experienced practitioners, and how this session has been truly helpful, beneficial, and deeply meaningful in this time of deep stress, challenges, and facing all these energetic chaos. And so how to walk slow this process. And often we think of whatever circumstances and the crisis, the war, feels like not much we can do, and yet we are affected by it deeply. So this is the gap we're experiencing. So what we are really continuously discovering is we have more than we think we can do. So even realizing that the most important timing is now. So how to really, facing not only the truth of the external, what's happening, not only in the world, in life around you, even in the family, so on. But what is happening internally? So when we're facing the chaos externally, how we can discover the inner order, inner centeredness, inner connection. When we're facing externally the war, how we can discover the inner peace. When we're facing externally the conflict, the stress, the violence, and so on, how we can discover the inner harmony. When we're facing externally the hopelessness, the confusion, how we can discover internally the energy movement, the inner wisdom, the inner resolution. When we understand the war and everything else as a consequence of karma, not only personal, but also collective. How we can internally changing the energetic pattern of karma. When we're facing externally all the complexity, all the confusion, all the meaninglessness, the meaninglessness of life in the circumstances, especially when we mentally trying to sort out senses of life, solution of life, even taking stand, right, wrong, good, bad, should, shouldn't. And this deeper feeling of meaningless, in time like this. How can we truly discover deeper meaning, coming back to our heart and rediscover the source of life, the love of life? So these are deep questions we continuously asking. So again, to reflect on what we have done in the last 2 sessions, we're addressing these questions. And the first session, we focus on what is the deeper cause of war. So not just the external war, but as well internal war. The external war is a reflection of the internal war. The war of country is a reflection of the war individually, internally, even in all relationships. So we also understand how, again, the personal, the collective is related. And we inviting also beyond reaction, beyond entanglement of whatever is happening, of the same patterns of war, we discover, face our inner truth. The inner truth of pain, the inner truth of hurts, the inner truth of even historical traumas, conflict, and how to face the inner truth. So again, the movement practice, the meditation practice, the sound healing practice help us to face the painful truth of life and keep the energy moving. So that in the second session, we addressed karma, everything we're experiencing as a result of karma. Not only in the personal level, as well intergenerational, as well collective. So the energetic experience of war, conflict, including pandemic, is trauma. And how we facing the trauma, healing the trauma. And that is something we can start now and continuing. And also recognizing the work we're doing, not only in the personal level, but also in the community, in the energetic collective level, truly contributing to the healing of the energy pattern of war, both external and internal. So again, the sound healing, not only addressing these 5 main deeper causes of war and disease and all human suffering, directly, energetically, starting with ourselves. But also addressing these accumulative energetic trauma, whether we remember or not, whether just what's happening now or happened in last generations, happened 1,000 years ago in human history. Energetically is here, is present. Energetically we can access and heal these patterns. So the ultimate question, we're here to ask, what can we do? It's a powerful question. So when we look deeply in the wisdom, energetic perspective, we're realizing a lot we can do. But doing it in a way most loving, most compassionate, most skillful, and most life transformative. So it's the question not only, what we can do, but how we're doing it, for what purpose we're doing it. So with that said, in today's session, we're going to change the flow a little bit. I'm going to guide a short meditation, then can directly dive into questions. We received a lot of questions, kind of reformulating this question to these a few main questions relevant for all of us. Then from there, we have time share more insight as well, do some practice together. So that's kind of the flow of the day. So when we are continuously connecting with each other, and again, I love this new technology for many reasons. One of it is able to see each other on the screen. So I'd like to invite you to open your video and take a moment for me to scroll down many pages. And again, welcome you. And people continuously joining. Now we're approaching to 300 people. And many have joined through YouTube, might be Facebook, might be Vimeo. And same way we're connecting energetically if you're joining through the replay. So when we honoring the presence of each other in this beautiful community, let's taking this journey inwardly and adjusting your posture, comfortably relaxing to your comfortable position. And gently close your eye. And looking inwardly. And listening inwardly. Connecting inwardly. Coming back to your own body as your home. Continuously honoring, embracing all the sensations, feeling, experience of life inside of your body. both comfortable, uncomfortable, both intense and subtle. And simply acknowledging the inner truth, whatever true for you. Acknowledging all the stress, the pain, the hurts, the emotions, as you, as we, as human beings, and experienced in this lifetime, even beyond this lifetime, intergenerational, collective. Including the external walls, the internal walls, including the traumas of the past, present, in spite of all the karma, allow yourself acknowledging the deeper dimensions of your body. The deeper dimensions of your heart. In spite of pain, hurts of the heart, allowing the heart to open, allowing the heart to break open. Slow pain, slow hurts. Feeling the gentle intention of compassion, compassion for yourself, compassion for your family, community, compassion for all human beings. For all life. Feeling the energy of the earth beneath us, the energy of the heaven above us, the source energy of all creation, the source energy of life. Allow your heart continuously open. Open to the source of creation. Open to nourishment of life. open to love, a love of life, the same love for your loved ones, the same love for yourself, the same love expanding to life around you. From the depths of love, the inviting healing. Healing of all energetic patterns, limiting, destructive, energy patterns of the past, the known, the unknown, the personal, the intergenerational, the collective. The past, now, the healing of the past, the direct invitation, intention, commitment of healing, direct experience of now. Naturally leading to the change for future, the internal change naturally leading to the change of external. Allowing the pure energy, the pure essence, pure wisdom, pure love, pure joy of life, pure compassion, pure harmony, flowing deeper and deeper. Naturally nourishing, blessing all life within you. Naturally nourishing, blessing all life around you. Life on the planet Earth. Continuously acknowledging, embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of you. The deep truth within you. And slowly moving your body, starting with your hip, rotating gently, deeply. And slowly moving your shoulder joints, arms, hands, chest, and heart. And slowly moving your neck, your spine, moving your body freely, and continuously being present. So we're going to jump into these highlighted questions. We received many different questions, so we highlighted these questions, I think, are relevant for all of us. So Sarah going to asking the question on the behavior of all of us, and let's go from there.
Yeah. The first question, really good thought. How do we retrain our reactive nervous system in life when ongoing trauma is integral?
I think I have addressed that question already, but let's kind of, in the context, think about whether it's nerve system, whether it's immune system, whether it's a body system, or emotional patterns, or mental patterns. They're all related. So what we're learning is retraining our energy patterns. Yeah? And that's, again, relating to all the body patterns, nerve system patterns, emotional patterns, mental patterns, so on. Yeah? So when we change the energetic pattern, our training, the energetic, I'll say reprogramming the energy pattern, retraining the energy response, basically, to life. And definitely affecting all level of response, the nerve system, the immune system. For example, as in the meditation we just did, even we connecting, focus on the heart, but we really connecting with energy. So when we, again, how many of us felt, the energetic experience in the meditation? Yeah, the inner shift started to happen, naturally happen. So not only affecting the heart, but just naturally affecting your nerve system, naturally affecting your emotional body, including the mind. You may feel a sense of peace, calmness, quietness, even clarity. So one of the implications of this process, you feel settled, more settled. Settled. Otherwise, often we feel this chaos, this fragmentation. this overwhelming disturbance. Yeah. It's this kind of turmoil. Yeah. There's nothing to grab on anymore. So in this process of energetic practice, energetic connection, the energy settle. The energy connect. Yeah. And the energy coming back to your not only inner truth, but the inner wholeness. Yeah. And also inner essence. The essence of life, the essence of energy, the essence of creation. You settle into a new space, new connection. And from that place, you really discover the direct experience, not just the mental possibility, the direct experience of love, direct experience of inner resilience, inner wisdom, inner peace. So on one hand, yes, trauma is the truth, is part of the existence. Yes, the personal, collective, happening cumulatively over the time, continuously happening. And the beauty is, in spite of that, wisdom healing Qigong not only allow you directly access the healing of trauma, reprogramming this energy patterns of trauma, but also invite you. It's a deep invitation to do the work. So not only you can, in spite of what's happening, in spite of the circumstances, but deeper, meaningful invitation. Yeah. When it's happening, when you do it, it's more effective, it's more deeper, it's more powerful. So, and that's one of the reasons, in spite of what's happening, not only we continue inviting, whether you're starting the practice or deepening the practice or slow, many different programs we continuously offering. But also the next opportunity of retreat allow us engaging more deeply, more intensively, more consistently for a period of time. So we're going to have the time, have the opportunity, engage with this, not only teaching as I have been sharing, but also applying. Applying not only to the consistent practice, we're going to have many, many hours of practice every day, but also applying to life. Applying to life. And every day, actually, so in this process, I can come back to the question, what we can do. I like to highlight three things to do. So we can feel not only connected, contributing to this process of healing of the energy pattern of war, both external, internal, but that healing is closely relating to personal healing of disease, personal healing of trauma, personal healing of anxiety, and so on. So first is, we're highlighting, you can starting wisdom healing Qigong, deepening healing, wisdom healing Qigong with deep understanding as I have been sharing with you. Yeah. So retreat is another powerful example we can engage deeply. Putting our time, putting our energy, putting our commitment to this the process we're addressing, sharing so far. And the second action we can do is really offering financial donation to the humanitarian service, especially it's mostly needed now in the middle of the war. So to whatever degree of your capacity. And the Qi Center is doing the same thing, including donating 20% of proceeds from the retreat to this purpose. And by participating in the retreat, you're also financially supporting this cause as well, besides your internal benefit of healing of yourself, energetic healing of the world. I think that's something we all can contribute to whatever degrees. Yeah. So again, most importantly, focus on what we can do instead of just stressed out or feel, victimized, depleted. Yeah. So the third thing we can do is focus on something in your life, which is really not only make you feel good, but truly life nourishing. Truly with the purpose of contributing to life, nourishment of life, instead of destruction of life. So no matter how small, how big, like choosing one activity, engage with that activity with such purpose. And that's something is more than durable. So give us the opportunity. It's a choice. Again, it's a choice. In the middle of destruction, we can choose life, but we have to make the choice. I'm not going to give a whole list of what you can do, but in your life, personal life, we engage with so many different activities, but choose one main activity. Say, I'm doing this with this commitment, purpose, contributing to life, to nourishment of life, not just a routine, not just everyday kind of activity I have to do, but purposeful. Now, for example, you can creating a garden, or continuously maintaining the garden, but with new purpose, not just it's fun to do, it's good to do, but now I'm doing this to contribute into the life, nourishment of life in the midst of destruction that we're experiencing. Or creating an art piece, or even whatever service, you have been contributing, or a new way of contributing, but with a new kind of purpose. So that's something we're going to not only invite, really practice during the retreat, and every day, and continuing as long as we can. So these are few suggestions here, highlighting at least 3 things we can do. Yeah. So with that said, let's continue to next question.
Well, I think you've actually touched on the next question really well, but something so specifically, you gave us 3 things that we can do. And the question is, how will the body, soul, spirit retreat help heal the patterns of war?
Yeah, yeah. So, just practically, Sarah, your sound seems low. Your mic seems low. You might want to check. But we can hear you enough. So, again, I think I have addressed that question already, but really kind of highlight a little bit of, in the retreat, not only we're going to continuously engage in the process as we shared in last 3 sessions, been sharing over the years, if you are, regular members of the communities. But when we come in together in retreat, naturally we engage more, deeply, more intensively, a lot also more interactions, and also particularly addressing, what is current in your mind, in your heart, in your life, and how that is affected, not only affected by the war, pandemic, and everything else, but how you can come back to your body, come back to your inner truth, come back to your energy, and how to, go slow, the intensive practice, changing the energy pattern, So without change of this energy pattern, we can feel, better for temporary time. We can release the stress temporarily. You cannot truly change the karma, so to speak. You cannot really truly change or addressing the deep root of the issues we're all facing. So continuously, go slow these 3 steps. One is awareness of the pattern, including the war, internal war, external war related, including the disease, the pain, the emotion. You need to be aware. But what is the direct experience of that? It's living in your body. So you have to learn how to come back to your body to be aware. Continuously just be in the head doesn't help. I think all of us, we know, we're aware of that. The mind jump into or continuously entangle with the story. Continuously entangled with the history. So the direct experience, that is the first thing we come to. And the second step is how to heal these patterns. So again, through all these practice, we're learning the movement, the sound, the meditation. So in this upcoming retreat, one of the most exciting component for me is even no matter 5 days or join 15 days, we're going to quickly jump into the most advanced teaching practice of pure consciousness. So it's really addressing the deep question, who am I? When we are facing the turmoil, the deeper wisdom teaching is recognizing, our limited identity. This, whatever our identity now is tested, is tested by the circumstances. Our humanity is tested by the circumstance now. Now we're forced to asking, if we're willing, if we're open enough to asking the deep question, who am I? So, without the deeper discovery, deeper awakening, our true identity, we call pure consciousness. We're continuously living with this false perception. And from this false perception, our limited identity, we continuously feel this meaningless, feel this unsettledness, feel this insecurity, feel this lack of confidence, lack of trust. So one of the powerful process, I think we all kind of aware of that, to engage is really how to rebuild, not just think about resilience of life, which is important, but underneath that, how you can rebuild confidence of life. How you can rebuild the deeper trust of life. So, discovering our true identity, true essence of who we are, directly experiencing the soul level, the meaning of the soul, the purpose of the soul. But in this embodied experience, in this bodily, human experience, and this link between the soul and the body allow us to discover the true identity, true meaning, true purpose of life. And ultimately, all the disease, all the conflicts, all the suffering, human suffering, ultimately is coming from this disconnection between the mind, body, disconnection between, whatever words we use, spirit or soul, and the body, the physical existence. And as education, as a society, as culture, even as religion, continue reinforcing this pattern of disconnection. Disconnection leading to conflict, leading to dysfunction, leading to all other patterns, including wars. We observe that again and again in the entire human history, including now the technology reinforcing this pattern. So it's really up to us, Like we are tested now. The circumstance is, we're tested. At the same time, we are forced to make a new choice if we are open enough even. So that means it's opportunity when we're making the choice of reconnecting the mind, body, reconnecting the soul and the body, coming to wholeness, coming to this inner wholeness, So we can experience the wholeness of life. We can experience the oneness of life. We can experience the deeper meaning in this physical form, in this earthly existence, no matter how much time we have here. We can model this, for our next generations to come. So again, beyond the teaching, the practice, the community interaction, I think a community interaction is so important in this process. And this tangible, personal, energetic container, help us, to move forward, So again, we're going to engage integration, engage with, as I mentioned, choose one important life activity with this purpose. What is healing? Healing is really it's a choice of life. Choice moving towards nourishment of life. Instead of limitation of life, even destruction of life. So let's continue to next question.
Okay. Well, you just segued into the next question once again about what is healing. The question is, how can spiritual healing help with my diagnosis?
Sooner or later, we're going to discover no matter what is your diagnosis, no matter what is your symptoms, no matter what is your external circumstances, not only the deeper cause, is our karma, the whole history of our life. Not only personally, your childhood, how we educate, how we experience our relationship in the past, and how we living our life, how we, our relationship, particularly with our own body, with food, with others, affecting our health. But it's a whole enchilada, it's whole history. So on one hand, everything's interconnected, everything is so complex. You may feel like the truth is you cannot change the history. You cannot change what happened already, which led to what you're experiencing now, no matter what is the diagnosis, what is the symptom is. But the beauty of Wisdom Healing Qigong is allow you to access the energy internally now, no matter what happened in the past. You can change your energy pattern inside of you. And that's what we focus on, continuously focus on. Physically, emotionally, mentally, as well spiritually. So when you're inviting the spiritual dimension to this process of healing, you are creating a new energetic container. What is a spiritual healing? It's same as a spiritual awakening. You rediscover awakening, slow experience, the spiritual essence. Who are you? The spiritual connection with the universe, with the creation, with life. You reconnect, or cultivate, more effectively the spiritual quality, such as wisdom, love, joy, peace, serenity, creativity, intuition, so on. You really discover this direct experience of oneness beyond faith, beyond intellectual concept. So one way energetically can describe this process like this. When you learn to awaken to the spiritual essence, learn to awaken connecting with the energetic wholeness of who you are, energetic wholeness of life, you are positioning your whole energy system, or reconnecting your energy system in this, let's say, new energetic home. New energetic home. So within this new energetic home, the energy pattern inside of you, whatever the old condition, the old karma, start to live wild itself. Different part of your body start to rewire itself. The nerve system, the immune system, all these systems start to rewire itself. So naturally addressing not only all conditions, doesn't matter what is your diagnosis, doesn't matter whether it's physical, emotional, or even mental, even spiritual. But addressing the deeper cause, you become the healing cause of yourself, your life, your body, your energy existence. And again, as I mentioned again in this process, we're doing it not by separating with others. We're recognizing the internal, external is connected. More we, doing this internal work collectively together in the community, feeling the energy of the collective, but you're feeling it internally, so that this process of healing, personal, collective, supporting each other, amplifying each other. So in a deep sense, without connecting with the collective, we cannot truly accomplish the deeper personal healing, internal healing. And vice versa. Without engaging in the deeper internal healing, you cannot really contribute to the healing of the collective. And that is the mutual benefit. That is the simultaneous process of inviting the healing of both internal wall as well as external wall. The healing of inner trauma as well, the collective trauma. The healing of disease, whether a personal disease as well, the collective disease we're all experiencing. So even in a pandemic is such a test of human condition. Immune system is not just a physical, biological system. And how we can evolve, humanity, how humanity can evolve is closely relating to how the human immune system can evolve. And we addressing that deeply, by connecting not only internally how your immune system is functioning, but how this 5 organ system is interconnectively functioning. How can you improving the baseline of your health by improving the baseline of all energetic function of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual of each organs. You can deeply explore the spiritual dimension of your organ system. Spiritual dimension of your body. And the spiritual message beneath your diagnosis.
Jeremy Cook Construction.
So just feel, just kind of a little bit, adding a little bit few more highlights of to these important questions. So let's continue to the next question.
Yeah, beautiful answer. Thank you, Master Mingtong. So the next question is, will this retreat be different than other healing intensive retreats that you've held?
That's a common question. My truth answer is not only all the retreat, all the events, all the training, all the program, they're same and different. Same in a sense, we come into the most essential teaching, essential practice, essential purpose, always. And different in terms of particularly depends on where you're at for you. When you attend in the first retreat, you're here. Then whatever that retreat leading to your next step. Now you might be here. And I trust this retreat can lead into your next step from here. So obviously, another difference is whatever circumstances we are, addressing, such as the pattern of war, both external and internal, allow us even go deeper to this process of healing of disease, healing of trauma, healing of whatever conditions. So instead of saying what is the difference, is deepening. Every retreat going to deepening this process. Not only personally, for you, but also collectively for the community. And obviously, another unique kind of, not necessarily difference, unique quality we're going to introduce in this retreat is not only understanding, but directly experiencing how spiritual awakening, not only reinforcing, but accelerating the healing of the physical, healing of the emotional. How to connect with the collective energy, accelerating the healing of personal. So these are, again, powerful highlight we're going to engage in this retreat. More the work, I do, and I'm not here just teaching, sitting on the stool, just give you these words. Like everybody else, I'm a human being. I'm living every moment in my life, and continuously discovering what is true, what is important, what is needed. So another quality of my way of teaching is really spontaneous. So that means I don't know what I'm going to teach next retreat. When I show up, I'm showing up with my self, my essence, my wholeness, with my entire history. I'm also showing up with all these really intense, I would say, for lack of words, intense experience in the last, especially more than 2 years during the pandemic. So it's not just repeating something from a notes, repeating something from a book. Good. That's enough said for this question. Let's continue if there are more questions.
Yeah, there's just a couple more. And this kind of just taking it home a little deeper. I would like to do my part to heal the conflicts of humanity, but first I need to heal my own challenges. Should I wait and take another retreat with a slightly different focus?
It's a good question, very practical question. But as I mentioned, addressed that already, is not only the healing of personal, healing of the collective is inseparable when we connecting them purposefully, as we were doing the retreat, is accelerating the healing of both impersonal, personal and collective. So the avoidance, the exclusiveness is preventing us truly opening our heart, opening our energy. And obviously, in the circumstances, takes greater courage, greater, some you may conceive as a risk even, do I want to face these pain, these hurts? So my invitation is, when you're willing to face that, then the true deeper healing can happen. So the experience I invited in the meditation, By feeling the pain hurts in your heart can break open. Your heart can return into greater capacity of love, compassion, even joy and peace and wisdom. There's no way, no other way around it. So this whatever pattern of separation, exclusiveness, or disconnection, or even waiting, it's a pattern of kind of stuck energy. So, yeah, whatever is true for you, like invite you, be aware. Yeah, be aware of that. So, just want to be, really clear, truthful. Most of us have tried everything already, in terms of health and healing. You tried allopathic medications, all kind of treatment. You have tried alternative medicine, all kind of treatment, all kind of ideology analysis. Yeah, even you have tried, different kind of training, self-help training, even going to healers and so on. Yeah. Accumulated a lot of knowledges, a lot of experiences. Yeah. And so for anyone who is new to wisdom healing Qigong and really want to clarify, this is very new, very radical, very internal, very, it's like this internal choice, internal commitment, internal work. And no one can do the work for you. I can support you, guide you. I can give you the step-by-step process, not just on the paper, but doing it with you. And on the other hand, I won't want to give you an illusion that healing is easy. No, it's not easy. Wisdom healing Qigong, it's not a shortcut. It's not a quick fix. It's not about just reduce the pain, reduce your suffering. There's a 3 level of healing. 3 level of healing. And the first level is reducing the pain, reducing the symptom, reducing the suffering. And that's what most medicine is good for. Yeah. Including allopathic, even including a lot of integrated medicine. It's for that purpose. And that, often, addressing the symptom instead of deeper energetic cause of the issue. And the second level of healing, is addressing, let's say, direct cause. The direct, that's this word, direct cause. The immediate cause of the symptoms. Oh, for example, maybe your condition relating to the food. So let's change the food. Maybe your condition is relating to the toxicant of the house. Maybe you can do that. Maybe relating to your relationship. Maybe relating to lack of exercises. So these are kind of immediate cause of the condition. So when you change that, yes, you can experience not as faster as the first level. First level is kind of change the symptom so you can experience the result right away, but you're still not addressing the cause. Then the symptom come back eventually, even worse over the time. But in the beginning, oh my God, I feel symptom better. Oh, less pain. Then you think it's gone. The truth is, sooner or later you discover, no, it's still there. So then the second level of healing, and just give you an example, I would say a very good example of that is called functional medicine. The functional medicine kind of analyzing different aspects of life to make change all these different aspects of life, then can experience the change of health, increasing wellness and so on, including reducing the symptom, but over the time, not immediately. Does that make sense for everybody? Yeah. But there's another level of healing, the deeper level of healing. That's his first level, second level is still mostly kind of treatment. It's treatment. Someone doing the work for you, and you still depend on the external, with someone else or something else. Yes, you start learning to internally making the change, such as change your lifestyle, for example. Change the food for yourself. That's need to change. You're internally making the change, but still externally changing something. Make sense? You change the food or change your behavior. It's still external, so to speak. So what we are focused on is called the third level of healing. It's inner process, inner healing. You're the one doing the internal work, not depending on anyone else, anything else. You're directly changing the energy affecting the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And often, the change is deeper, but on the surface, the change is slow. You may not experience the immediate change of symptom, immediate change of pain even. Even you learn how to embrace the symptom, embracing the pain, so you can go deeper into the energy dimension of yourself, or pattern within you. It changes from inside out, change from the depths, to the surface. You go beyond the surface, go to deeper dimension of yourself. Then the change is invisible internally. And from there, the change manifests into the surface. It's a very different kind of process. So I want to really, share truthfully, wisdom healing Qigong. It's not a shortcut. It's not a quick fix. Healing is not easy, and yet it's durable. So my hope is, with my experience with this amazing system, quite an integrative system, both focus on physical healing, spiritual healing, focus on the healing as well, spiritual awakening, focus on the practical as well, the spiritual, can really, not only guide you, but making this process a little bit easier for you, more durable for you, more effective for you. But you still have to do the work. Hopefully that clarifies a lot of questions. Okay, let's move on if, to the next question.
Yes, wonderful. So, and this is a very practical question. If I'm currently a member of Qigong for Life Mastery, will doing a retreat be too much for me?
The question of too much or not. So ultimately, there's no such thing as too much. So it's really about, your priority, your commitment, your choice. So I think the one issue we may face is, yes, when we go so deep, so intensively, we will have some kind of intense experience, whether physical, emotional, or mental, even spiritual. When we have these intense experience, the question is, can we handle it? Yeah, I think that is an important practical question. And from my own personal experience, is this body can handle more than what you think you can handle. The fact you have lived whole life going through all the challenges, crises, traumas, hurts, heartbreaking, you're still here. This body can handle more than what you think you can handle. The mind has a story. Oh, how much I can handle. Or how much I should handle. How much I want to handle. That's the thinking. But the body can handle much more. Your heart particularly can handle so much more than what do you think you can handle, my dear? And just give an example, many of us has been discovering, especially slow sound healing, slow wisdom healing Qigong practice, in spite of the pain, the hurts, the emotional stress you may experience, your heart still can experience love. So another unique quality of the retreat is when this intensive experience happening, is you're not just doing everything by yourself. Yeah. We're energetically, continuously connecting each other, energetically supporting each other. Yeah. So whatever issue comes up, yeah, not only I'm here to address, help, but holding the energetic space for you so you can not only feel safe, feel supported, but move into the next step of healing, opening, as well as other teachers, as well as other members participating, sharing this journey together. Even online, you feel like, the convenience, you're at home, far away from each other, but energetically you're going to feel quickly it's like energy family, almost like I'm in your room, almost like everybody else is energetically in your same room together. And that's a beautiful, amazing intimacy we've been discovering, experiencing. So another issue I want to really address, the question asked often, is some of us may feel physically, really challenged, even disabled, cannot do much of physical movement, physical practice, cannot stand in very long, even so on. You're thinking yourself, how much I can do in a retreat. But the truth is, on one hand, all the practice we're going to do, you can modify to the degree you can do. And the result, the direct experience of the process does not depend on you have to do everything perfectly. So often people, like, how can I get the best result if I am so weak, if I'm so, disabled, whatever, The truth is, your best effort is creating the best result. The continuous effort is generating the cumulative result. It's not from one session. It's not just from one day what you can do. It's from this accumulative process of connecting with your body, connecting with energy, connecting with each other, generating the new experience, the new resources, that continuously feeding your body, feeding your soul. And the most important change often is the most challenge change we make is this change of direction. So all direction is like most time feel stressed, stuck, confused, lost. Even frozen. So this new movement that we're creating is this subtle change instead of fearfulness, to carefulness, to creativity. This the anxiety, to this energetic settledness. From this confusion to a new level of clarity. From constant worry to building up deeper confidence, deeper strength, and deeper trust. Through direct experience. From this disconnection, the most I think important change is from this disconnection. You are rebuilding the connection. Rebuilding the connection. That change has a profound implication. Not only for the time being, for the experience, of you cultivating the day, but the continuous implication of life, including health. So again, the wisdom healing Qigong practice on one hand is can be intense, can be challenging. But on the other hand, it's very adaptable, very accessible, and very energetic, very energetic. That means you can engage into whatever degree physically, but also you can engage more mentally, more emotionally, more spiritually. You can engage the activity with your best effort, a range of activity called, let's say, movement meditation, sound meditation, and sitting meditation, as well as teaching as a meditation, as well as community support, community interaction and sharing, so on. Hopefully I addressed all the questions, or at least the most important questions.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. The only one was left as a practical logistic question that if they come for 5 days and decide to extend to 15 days, can I credit my enrollment fee towards the full 15-day retreat? And the answer is yes. That's an easy one. Yeah.
And again, obviously, the benefit of extended time allow you discover the cumulative benefit of the time. Yeah. So honoring, everything we're experiencing, including the result we, desire for, is accumulative. It's from accumulative. That's the truth of life. So whatever you're investing, you're engaging, you're committing to, from now, accumulatively, going to generate the result, the experience of the future. So the two things we continuously, cumulatively invest. One is the quantity. How many days, how many hours, how many weeks, months, you're engaging. Every day when you're ready to do consistent practice, every day, how long are you doing the practice? If you're engaging for 30 minutes of practice, you cannot expecting, I want the same result as if you're doing 2 hours of practice every day. That's not just possible. It's not possible. And that is against the truth. You're fooling yourself. So quantity is important. And of course, quality is important as well. But on the other hand, is without the quantity, there's no quality. People asking, how can I realizing the maximum benefit with the least effort, with the least time? That is like the most stupid questions. That's the mind thinking, too smart for its own good. If we continue approaching life in this way, we continue fall into a trap we've set up for ourselves. More you willing to invest, willing to make the effort, willing to engage, then whatever result naturally happens. More you're thinking opposite way, you're going to continuously be disappointed. So I'm just sharing some, truths from my direct experience, but you have to discover your own truths. So that is one of my passion dedicating to, when people asking me, what is the message, I'm sharing with, it's, really directly not only from the teaching, from, the cumulative wisdom, but really from all these years of my own experience of life as well, working with tens of thousands of students over the times. And the truth is really simple, but one of the messages really, the dedication purpose is really shifting this mainstream perception illusion we create based on shortcut, based on quick fix, based on this connection. Until we change that, we cannot really change anything, including our health. Including our human condition. You can see I'm very passionate about it, very intense about it, very clear about it. So if it's helpful for you, wonderful. And so you can discover what can truly benefit you. So with that said, let's do a practice together. Actually, just in case, if anyone have a question besides what I have said already, let's have you kind of ask verbally.
Yes, John had a question. I think it was John Slicker about whether chi energy is neutral. Go ahead, John. If you can unmute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, hi. I had a question about chi. Is chi neutral? Meaning, do we put into it, the quality of the chi is what we put into it. So I understand that chi can be used for good or for bad. I like to think of chi as divine energy. That's what I put into it, I guess, with my intention or my desire. I don't know if that's a correct word. Just like your comment on, is chi neutral, and is it automatically divine? Is it automatically, I don't know. I just want to get
Yeah, it's a good question. Thank you, John. So in general, chi simply means energy, okay? It's not a Chinese thing, okay? It's universal. So, but our perception of energy, individually different, and people have all kind of explanation, perception, what is energy, right? So in the system, we perceive, you may say, starting an intellectual concept, from the place, it's a pure energy which is neutral, And so, but we learn to experience this pure energy. So what is your direct experience of energy, so to speak? It's not neutral. Okay, the pure energy itself is neutral. So then from this pure energy, let me put another way, one in absolute sense, we think of chi as pure energy, that pure energy is neutral, is divine beyond any concept, beyond any limitation, is infinitely available, infinitely creative, infinitely capable, infinitely intelligent. Okay. And on the other hand, everything is made of energy. So all existence is made of energy. So specifically physical existence. So physical existence is a formalized energy, physicalized energy. So the form is made of formless, formless. So when it takes forms, then this form still made of energy, but existing has its own form, its own energy quality, yes? So we call this as relative energy. Relative energy. Pure energy, relative energy. So what we are cultivating is continuously rediscovering and experiencing. On one hand, due to our perception, we are experiencing life in this relative energy dimension, in the form dimension, even in this perception of separation. Yeah, good and bad, right, wrong, you and me, different. Yeah, just experiencing all these differences, so to speak. Yeah. Try to cancel that. Okay. Couldn't hide this. So that is the one awareness. Yeah. So our experiencing of energy depends on our perception. Our perception often is limited. It's form-based. So we're continuously experiencing this limitation of ourself, limitation of life, limitation of all existence. So when we continue to explore, then we discover the relative energy form is made of the formless, is made of the pure energy, is made of the divine, which is neutral, as you said. Then we start to establishing a new relationship with the form existence. The essence of the form is beyond good and bad, beyond right, wrong. Yeah. Beyond the limitation, the essence is pure. The essence is universal. Yeah. The essence is infinitely intelligent. Even the form was expressed as limited intelligence. So that is one aspect of this continued discovery. Yeah, we learn a new relationship with the form, including the form of this body. Now, the second aspect, equally important, is we learn to directly connecting with pure energy, the pure essence, the universal. In that universal, is on one hand is neutral, but our own experience of that universal is colored by our perception, by our story, by our intention. So the amazing thing is about the pure energy is, on one hand, the pure energy is pure, is universal. But on the other hand, this pure energy is automatically responding to your inner condition, inner perception, inner intention. Often I say is the universe always meeting you halfway. Originally, it's impersonal, it's neutral, but whereas you exist, this pure energy responding to you, suddenly you're perceiving something in the middle. It's not neutral anymore. That makes sense? So what really happening is this pure neutral energy, creative force, is responding to you. Then become your own experience. That is colored by perception, colored by all your history, also colored by your intention, even expectation. So what we learn is letting go of all limited perception, letting go of our limited attachment, our expectation, even based on good and bad, right, wrong. Because the moment we are in the story of good and bad, right, wrong, we disconnect from the source. We disconnect from this neutrality, disconnect from this infinite creativity. Yes? So we relax or detach, or at least putting that limited perception aside for time being. Then we can experience in the neutrality, experience in the infinite possibility, experience this infinite intelligence. Then from there, then we clarify what I want from that. You clarify, what is important for you? What is life nourishing? What is healing? What is truly life benefiting? Then this energy responding to that. But our old pattern is in a way to facilitate this most beautiful, most loving, creative process. So that's why this work both internally clear our own system, clear our own history, clear our perception, same time connecting with the source from this unfiltered place as well, clarify your commitment, your intention, your priority of life. So it's personal, your relationship with the universe. And at the same time, collective, because affecting each other. So it's beyond the idea of, good and bad, beyond the idea of, white magic or black magic. The moment you engage in this polarity, we lose connection with the source. So what other people do is a different story. It's up to others. But what we can do ourselves, we choose this wisdom path. Thank you for this question. Howla. So let's still have a few minutes. Let's do a practice together. So I can allow yourself sitting comfortably and gently close your eye. And continuously coming back to your own body, coming back to this body as your home. Acknowledging, embracing the inner truth, whatever truth for you. The inner sensation, feeling, experience of life. Including all the history, including the result of all the histories, including your own choice. Acknowledging your own perception of the truth. Your own perception of this body, your own perception of energy, acknowledging the experience come from your relative perception. Simply inviting the deeper opening to deeper truth, deeper dimension of energy, the unknown, the invisible, the formless, the source of life, beyond good and bad, right, wrong, should, shouldn't. Beyond any disconnection, pure energy connecting with earth, connecting with the entire universe, connecting with all life around you, connecting internally, all dimension of your brain, all dimension of your heart, all dimension of your cells, continuously allowing the vibration, activating the energy, the power of energy, the vibration of energy, movement of energy, creative intelligence of energy, the joy of energy, the wholeness of energy. And then making the sound like this, listening first. Making the sound, the sound, as deep as you can, as strong as you can, as long as you can, your own pace, and repeating continuously your own pace. You don't have to follow the same pace as I'm doing. And imagine from the deep knowing, hundreds of us making the sound together, vibrating through the entire body, her energy presence of wholeness. Again, with your own best effort. Continue making the sound as deep as you can, as strong as you can, as long as you can, repeating your own pace, feeling the vibration of your body, the vibration of your spine, the vibration of the entire skeleton. Feeling the vibration of your muscle. Feeling the vibration of tissues. Feeling the vibration of your arm. Feeling the vibration of your kidney system. Feeling the vibration of your digestive system. Feeling the vibration of your immune system. Feeling your vibration of your respiratory system. Feeling the vibration of your brain, nerve system. Feeling the energy vibration, the energy movement, the energy connection, the energy communication, the energy aliveness. Quite simply noticing simply aware, more aware of your bodily sensation, feeling, experience. deeper dimensions of your body. Deeper dimension of energy. Deep aliveness. Deep movement. Deep connection. Deep wholeness. And slowly move your body now, rotating your hip, shoulder, arms, neck, spine. And move body freely. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. I'd like to invite you, just share a few words in the chat box. What you experienced overall from the session, including the practice we just did. The practice we just did called the preliminary practice for pure consciousness. So we're going to not only repeating the practice during the retreat, but often half hour at a time. So what we did only just a few minutes. Yeah. So you can imagine the depths, the intense experience you can generate over the time. So if you have any question about the retreat, please contact us to our team, with our team. We're here to support you. And so if you're feeling the call, I'll be delighted to work with you more intensively during the days. And so that will be happening, I guess, next week. So again, you have all the support, all the teaching, the practice, all the community support available for you to do this internal work and meaningful work in this most needed time as well. So I'll be looking forward to see you. And Sarah will share the information, the banner with you, where to find more information about the retreat. And again, feel free to reach us anytime. And we're dedicating 20% of proceeds from the retreat to humanitarian service concerning with the war as well. And same time, we're going to engage deeply in all the level. As I shared already, have a more time, more opportunity, more power of dedication together. So I'm looking forward to the time together.
And a quick question, does it begin Tuesday? The April 19th. Yes, that's Tuesday, right? I keep getting my dates messed up. Yes. I've got the banner up, and both, whether you do the 5-day or the 15-day, they begin on April 19th. The first 5 days are together with both groups. And if you want to stay on for the full 15 days, you're welcome to extend And just a warning, a lot of times when people say, I'm just going to do 5 days, they want to stay. So just be ready for that. Just want to let you know. It's going to be a wonderful experience. And until you get there, there's just no words to describe it. And that's why when people are there, they want to stay. So 5 days is very doable. Give it a try. And all the information, qicenter.com/retreat. And you can register there. If you want to just go ahead and commit to the full 15 days, we do have partial scholarships. Somebody had asked if that was available. Go to the bottom of that page and you can get the information. All right, so we'll see you next time, next week. And if you're in QFLM, I just want to let you know, this week we actually have office hours and small groups because next week I'm going to be in retreat. So we'll see you there if you're in QFLM. And if not, we'll see you next Tuesday. Howla.
Howla, howla. Thank you all for joining us, join together in this profound time. So, howla, see you next.